What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Pot Stilled Life, and today we are going to be tasting some Evan Williams 1783, the new batch of it. So before I get started on this, if you guys like what we're doing here, if you like the whiskey reviews, bourbon reviews, and everything that we're doing, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. It really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm as we're growing the channel. Allows us to get the videos out to more people and be able to do more videos like this. So I really appreciate that. Now, Evan Williams 1783. Now, they have just recently, this was just released here in the last couple months, they have redesigned not only the bottle on the 1783, they have changed the bourbon that's in the bottle as well slightly. So 1783 is kind of the upper tier of the Evan Williams brand. Basically what they're doing is they're taking the same Evan Williams mash bill and then they're aging it a little bit longer. So with this 1783, this is up from 86 proof up to 90 proof. So a little bit higher proof on it. It's aged 6 to 8 years. And we'll kind of take a taste. I've already tasted it. I like it, but let me give you a few thoughts on it here in a minute. But yeah, it's definitely a little step above, a few bucks more. You'll still see the old bottle on the shelf in a lot of places. They're still selling that. And a lot of places are still selling this. It's supposed to be a couple bucks more, but a lot of places are selling it for the same 1783 price of the 86 proof that was on the shelf. But so without further ado, let's jump into this and see what kind of flavors we got here. So it is a screw top. No issue with this. I mean, this is a budget bourbon. I mean, let's just be real. You're still going to be able to pick this up for roughly 20 bucks a bottle in most places. So it's still in that budget category. It's a good one to maybe sip on, and but not too expensive. I mean, you can buy a 1.75 of this and use it as your mixer too. So let's see what this looks like. All right, so color on that is definitely kind of a honey. You're not really in that amber range, more of a honey color on it. Get a little air in there. These aren't bad. I mean, it's a $20 bourbon. It's pretty good. Give in the nose there. Yeah, definitely get the oak on it. You can tell there's some 8-year juice in this. So you got some nice oak, vanilla, a little bit of buttery note in there. Definitely pick up that corn. And guys, and you definitely pick that up because the mash bill, yeah, it's 78% corn, it's 12% malted barley, and 10% rye. And you definitely pick up that corn. I mean, this is a heavy corn mash bill on that. And that's, yeah, you pick up the corn on the nose. There's not much more than that there. I mean, it's simple, but it's a nice nose. Let's go in for the taste. Cheers. It's light on the palate. This is kind of what I expect in this price range. Definitely sweet. A little drying as it gets kind of to the back of the palate there. I'm gonna take another sip. A little bit of the oak, a little vanilla. I've heard that there's honey in that. I'm not really picking that up. It's not coming through on the palate. It's definitely light. The finish on it. It's not long, but it's definitely long. It's a little bit better than your standard Evan Williams. It's a solid, $20 bottle of bourbon. Yeah, it's classic flavors: vanilla, oak, maybe a slight brown sugar note, not a whole lot. It's mostly the corn sweetness coming through on it. So not bad at all. I like it. I mean, I kind of cut my teeth as I was getting into bourbons. I cut my teeth on Evan Williams. It's a great value bourbon. Great one to just have on the shelf if you're just looking for something for a quick drink or a mixer. It's one of my favorites. I love Evan, just plain old black label Evan Williams. With the 1783, I'd say I like this a little bit better. I like the proof, a little bit higher proof. The 90 I think will cut through a little bit better. So I think this would be a solid pour for excuse me. I think this would be solid for a mixer in an old fashioned or in a Manhattan. I think would be nice. Something when you're not looking to spend a whole lot on your old fashioned. I'm a big proponent. I think that the bourbon or the whiskey is important in an old fashioned because it comes through. So I'm not afraid to use something a little bit more expensive. But if I'm just looking to have some, a couple old fashions with some buddies and just sitting there watching a game or something, shoot, I don't want to pour something in there that's 30 or 40 bucks. I want, something like this. Yeah, that's right up our alley. It'll hold up pretty nicely for that. So all in all, I'd say this is a go-getter. If you see it on the shelf and you need to have your just kind of your staple bourbon, this is one that could definitely be on the staple bourbon list, and you'd be very happy with it. You're not going to be disappointed by it. You're not going to feel like you paid too much for it. So I like it overall. I think it's a good solid bourbon and a solid price. So appreciate it, guys. Again, if you like what we're doing, please hit the like and subscribe button for us. And until next time, cheers, be safe, and enjoy.